Attorneys will sometimes act unethically toward expert witnesses. Sadly, you may experience this with attorneys on both your side of the case and on the other. You can become victimized by your retaining attorney if he withholds important data from you. You must ask him if any other data exists that is relevant to your opinion and that you have not yet seen. Don't be shy. Attorneys do that from time to time. You might as well tell them in advance that you conduct thorough investigations that have to include all relevant information. You cannot allow your retaining attorney to direct your eventual opinions. Influence can be as blatant as telling you what opinion he wants you to express, or as insidious as showing you only a part of the relevant information in the case. You cannot rely, without your own independent verification, on information that your retaining attorney tells you. Your attorney may wish to influence the basis and foundation on which you draw conclusions and form opinions. You yourself have to determine those facts from other sources in your investigations. When an expert receives payment for services that include expressing an opinion that does not have a solid basis in fact, he is said to sell his opinion. You should not sell your expert opinion, especially if you can tell in advance that you will not have enough time to perform a thorough investigation on your own and to come to your own conclusions. Attorneys sometimes wait until late in the case to hire an expert who will offer to say the opinion they want to hear. At this point, the expert does not have enough time to reach an opinion in a professional way. Lawyers know the difference between ethical and unethical treatment of expert witnesses. You do not know what lawyers learn in school or from others about ethics. For example, they learn to allow experts to take breaks whenever they are tired or physically uncomfortable in deposition, and they'll say so. If you do not know that, you must fight the fatigue and continue to answer questions. That would be to your detriment, and it's unnecessary, but it is your responsibility to ask for a break. Opposing attorneys like it when you are uncomfortable. Lawyers can employ intimidating and abusive techniques at times. They may repeat questions or wear you down with a series of irrelevant questions. All you can do is realize that this is happening. Stay calm, no matter what techniques they use, and arrive well rested at depositions or trials. I said earlier that you as an expert witness should not take on assignments that stretch your core experience and expertise. Some attorneys are guilty of asking you to do just that and will hire you if you are willing to give opinions beyond your expertise. After they hire you, they may also ask you to give opinions that reach beyond the original scope of engagement. You should keep accurate notes from the beginning. Opposing attorneys will often ask you about your original scope of engagement. If your attorney subsequently asks you to render additional opinions, you should document that request so that you can later describe the expansion of your role in the case. Attorneys will also sometimes ask questions about your private life or your personal habits. Unless these questions relate to your specific expertise in the matter and your competence to offer relevant opinions, your own retaining attorney should probably object. I'm not a lawyer. If you hear no objection, just calmly reject such questions as being irrelevant to your professional work and your testimony. Having unethical things done to you.